And welcome back, everybody. Today we are taking a little side break. That's side break, doing a side quest, side mission.
Bonus episode.
Yeah, side to side. Take it back now, y'all.
One hop this time. If I only had the acro bike.
Yeah, we're doing that because we're gonna grind before we get to the next gym. Because our Pokemon are not a high enough level, I believe.
Not even remotely.
Are they not?
We have Tackle, Defense Curl, and Tail Whip.
That's enough.
We have Scratch and Ember.
Best moves.
Tackle, and Tackle. I've listed all of our offensive moves, all of which are resisted by Rock.
Okay, so I suppose what are we looking to get here?
So
what are we looking to upgrade?
We're looking to upgrade our 2-star players for this gym are probably going to be Clisson. She's got that water type that is just fantastic because all the Geodudes in the gym are ground rock. They're
Geodudes.
Geodudes.
I heard Geodudes.
No, I mean, like, I'm not about to make any judgments. I'm not that kind of guy. Like, you know, be who you want to be. But these are individuals made entirely of rock.
Oh, okay.
And ground. They are rock and ground type. And so they are super weak to water. So we gotta keep training up Clisson here till she gets a water gun.
Okay. Yeah, because we don't have any water moves.
And then we're gonna keep training Amelia because she evolves into a fighting type at, I believe, level 16. And when she does that, she gets double kick, which is a fighting type move, and super effective against rock type.
Why is fighting great against rock?
You know, breaking bricks, punching cinder blocks and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
I mean, like, why is psychic weak to bug?
Is that really a thing?
It's because it's an irrational fear, is why. Dark type, bug type, and ghost type are all super effective against psychic, and it's because they are all irrational fears.
I like that reasoning. I actually like that a lot.
But this is the weird thing, is that fighting types are actually resistant to rock type moves. So while we're being pelted with rocks, it will only be normally effective against us.
Oh.
It'll do just as much like multiplication table, base, whatever, power up, move. It's gonna be just as effective against us as it would be against a Meryl.
Okay.
Because fire's weak, fighting's resistant, they balance out.
Okay.
But first we're gonna take a stop in this house before we go any further into training.
Why?
This guy's important.
Is
and
he?
He's very easy to miss. That determined expression, that limber way you move, and your well-trained Pokemon. Yeah, not quite yet.
Almost.
That's the point of this episode, but thanks, man. You're obviously a skill trainer.
See? This guy, he knows.
Finally some recognition.
Yeah.
No, wait, don't say a word. I wouldn't anyway.
Yeah, I don't. Don't say anything.
I've established a pattern at this point. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure you can put this hidden machine to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on, take it.
That's what HMs are.
Hidden machine.
machine.
And
Trained
TMs
machine?
are no technical machine. They teach you techniques.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's hidden about cutting things.
I don't know.
Maybe like they outlawed all sharp objects in the Pokemon world, and so now being able to have a thin slice through something is a forgotten skill, a forgotten trade.
No one does like paper cutouts of things anymore.
Which is weird because there are
back
chefs
alley
in this
dealing.
universe.
Oh,
Brock is a cook.
He's a back alley cook. That's why Officer Jenny's always looking for him.
I think it's the other way around.
It's like, oh yeah.
And she's looking for him, but he's chasing her. It's a very weird relationship. But yeah, this is just gonna be like clean up around Rustboro City kind of episode. Just they're getting all the hidden items around here, talking to the people who I need to talk to, just sort of cleaning house. It's a break from the story. It's a break from progress. Just sort of cleaning house, getting us to where we need to be. Just sort of cleaning house. More of a relaxed, calming episode. Just sort of cleaning house. Need to see the action, but we do want to record it because if anybody dies during this, it's sort of important for it to be on camera. It's relaxed, calming episode. It's sort of important for it to be on camera. Relaxed, calming episode. It's sort of important for it to be on.
Super loud. Since we want to try and
It's sort of important for it to be on. I mean, like I'm probably going to have like some sort of very emotional reaction at some point.
Since we want super loud, probably. Yeah, someone dies.
When Torchic evolves, I'll probably cry. It's a big moment in any trainer's life when their starter evolves. I got a super potion from up there. I got an X defend from down there. The super potion we'll use. The X defend we will not use.
What does X defend do?
You know how Harden raises your defense?
Yeah.
It's that, but an item.
Oh, that's kind of useless.
Yeah, especially when you switch out, all your stat changes go away. So you just used an item and then you switch out, you just wasted that item. There is no point in you having that. But there are a bunch of suckers here looking to fight, and I think that we got the crew ready to take them out.
All right, we'll fuck some people up.
My Pokemon rule, check them out. Oh, also, this is a new area.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna be getting a new friend before we take on Roxanne.
Roxanne?
Yeah, that's her name. The rock-type gym leader is Roxanne.
I don't get it.
Oh, okay. So, you ever been to a beach?
No.
This analogy's DOA. You ever seen like that? Oh man, that would. What? See, if this were huge power, it would have done twice that much damage.
If it were huge. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but instead we have thick fat. Everybody's favorite ability.
You were so disappointed.
I wanted, like to really just cheese the game, and just succeed and not even have to worry. Sometimes you can luck out like that and get a. Oh god.
What happened?
This is not looking good.
Is it not?
So
Seems fine.
It seems fine. I need to explain this. This is very important for people to understand while they're watching. You can lose very quickly in a Nuzlocke. He just hit me with Leer, which lowers my defense, and he also used Focus Energy, which although is a completely useless move, the rule that everybody needs to remember about Pokemon is that the AI always wins. The game wants the AI to win. Anything that's like, oh man, it's a 50% chance of happening, it is a 50% chance of happening. You will never have it happen, and they will always have it happen. That is the 50-50 that you get with those moves. For some reason, there is the worst possible luck when you're dealing with that. So if I use Focus Energy, I'll never get a critical hit. But if he uses Focus Energy, he's gonna get them pretty much every effing turn. And couple that with Leer lowering my defense, he could one-shot me.
Jeez.
Yeah. This is high stakes Pokemon. I don't want to lose my starter before we take on Roxanne. I'm fully ready to lose my starter at some point. That happens in a lot of Nuzlocks.
Yeah.
But I will not have it be before the first goddamn gym leader. I refuse. But yeah, this is a new route.
Okay. So are we gonna try and just run around the grass and find a new guy, or what are we gonna do?
So like I can't train here without doing that. So we'll just add this one to the list. We can also do an update after this bonus episode reminding everybody what we did.
Yeah. Last time on.
Yeah. Just like not a lost flashback where it takes half the episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Route 116. I don't have the catch list memorized for this place, so forgive me, I'm not a true nerd. I've been good up to this point, but like this is where I start to slow down. The further away from the starting point, the less I start to know. Ooh, a Nincada.
Ooh. What does he do?
He's a ground bug type. He can evolve into the fastest Pokemon in the game.
Really?
Yeah, Ninjask. Ninjask is really effing good. He has the ability Speed Boost, so on top of just being a really fast Pokemon, he gets a Speed Boost every turn. His speed will just go up every turn.
Oh, okay.
Like he just used, not like he just used agility, because that doubles your speed, but like something that would just raise your speed. I don't know if there's a specific move that does that. Just one level.
So would he be useful in fighting Roxanne at all, or would it not really make
He's
sense?
a bug type, man. It's not gonna work out too hot. But fortunately, the weird thing about having an Nincada, especially about this game, is that the way he evolves, you can potentially get 2 Pokemon.
Really? How?
So the way he evolves is he's based off of a cicada, right?
Yeah.
So there are 2 Pokemon that he evolves into at once. One of them is Ninjask, and the other one is Shedinja.
Shedinja.
It's basically like the abandoned exoskeleton husk of a cicada that sheds its skin, you know?
Yeah.
And so
is that also a Pokemon?
It's also another Pokemon, and as long as you have an open spot in your party and a Pokeball of any kind in your bag, it will take that whatever Pokeball that is, put it in that Pokeball, and now you have a Shedinja.
Huh.
very careful that you don't have a Master Ball in your bag at the time as the only Pokeball. It can take the Master Ball. It will always take the lowest level Pokeball, but if you have a Master Ball and only a Master Ball, you just wasted a Master Ball on a Pokemon you were guaranteed to have.
So what is? I don't even know if I've ever heard of Shedinja. Like I don't know all the Pokemon.
He's pretty bad. He's especially bad in Nuzlocke.
Oh.
Because he has 1 hit point.
Why have a?
Because his ability is called Wonder Guard.
Okay.
Where any move that is not super effective does not deal damage to him.
Oh.
So if I send him out against like somebody who has like just normal type, he's a ghost bug type, so normal types he's already immune to, and fighting types he's already immune to. But if I send him out against a bug type, they can't do anything. Poison type can't do anything, except if they poison him. He can die to status ailments.
Oh.
He can get burned. He can get poisoned. He can die from hail and sandstorms. That'd
be over very quickly.
He is a glass cannon. That is why he is bad for Nuzlocke. You want someone beefier like Clisson fighting for you.
I mean, Clisson with all that thick fat.
Oh yeah, no.
So beefy.
She's a beefy baby.
So what are you trying to?
I'm just
How
trying.
much strategy is going into this?
Just trying to not kill it is really what it comes down to.
Okay.
Sometimes, like you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta kill and not kill. You gotta be a good person and a bad person sometimes. Who are you gonna kill? Who are you gonna save? We just saved Ninkata from utter destruction.
Nice.
Is he the? No, he's the second male figure that we've had.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Ninkata. What level is he?
I can't remember.
Oh, I'll find
7,
out
I
later.
think.
Level 7. Cool.
Probably wrong though. So I already know what I want to name him.
Oh, okay.
I want him.
Naruto.
I wish. I mean, that's the best person in all of history. I want to name him either Hattori or Hanzo. Hanzo is an Overwatch character, but it's also the last name or first name. I'm not really sure how Japanese names work. Of one of the world's most famous ninja, Hattori Hanzo, the guy who saved Tokugawa Ieyasu from certain death.
Oh, wasn't there a character named Hattori Hanzo in Kill Bill?
Probably. There's one thing Japanese culture likes doing. It's referencing Japanese history. Like, there's a lot of times that they'll just name a character Nobunaga or Hideyoshi or something like that.
I don't know if Kill Bill counts as Japanese culture.
I mean, like, it's definitely a celebration of its Japanese culture.
I suppose.
Would you not think so? Like
No,
a big kung fu romp like that?
It
I mean,
is.
you're the cinema guy, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're the theater guy.
Yeah, that's me. I know about kabuki theater. But are we good with Hattori or Hanzo?
Let's do Hanzo.
Hanzo.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, Hanzo is an easier name to remember. And also, like, then we can just make a bunch of Overwatch references.
Yeah.
Put Overwatch in the tags, get a whole bunch of views. Cheat the YouTube
Just Overwatch
system.
thumbnails. Remember when that was the thing? When that was a big problem for YouTube? Before they
Overwatch
changed it
thumbnails?
all. Not Overwatch thumbnails, but like misleading thumbnails.
Oh, it
And how
still
that
is a
would-
problem, isn't it?
It's a little bit, but they changed their algorithm.
Oh, did
And
they?
so, yeah, because it used to be just views. And so they would put a misleading thumbnail and someone would click on it, and then it would keep getting more views.
Right.
But now they changed it to be like by views and like ratio and minutes watched and all these different things.
Oh, okay.
Which
Guess we can't
is-
put cleavage shots in all of our thumbnails anymore.
I mean, you can. It will still get you views. But that's why, like Let's Plays and things are so popular now because YouTube right now rewards programs that are much longer.
yeah.
So like that's why.
Watch time is the big commodity, right?
Yeah, watch time is the big thing. Which is why a lot of shorter videos, especially animations and such, have taken a beating.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, it takes so long to make an animated thing.
Yeah, it takes so long for so little, and then you get almost nothing from it
I mean,
sometimes.
the quality ones that I've seen do get like a massive amount of views, but that's only because they already have that established fan base.
Yeah.
Although it is easier to like distribute and like say, hey, check out this thing. Like I've never had somebody put a Let's Play on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Say like, hey, check out this funny Let's Play. Like that doesn't happen. But that does happen a lot with like animated things. It's like, I mean, the Pikachu fighting Venusaur thing. That like, you can't tell me that like people haven't seen that and that doesn't have like tens of millions of views. Although it did take a long time for him to make it. It took him like what, a couple months, like a year to make
Maybe.
that short. Just
Probably,
like
yeah.
just working on it like from time to time. And he got a lot of revenue. He got like a huge. I'm sure he got a goat load of ad revenue.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think it's.
Also, we got water gun on Clisson.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. I think it's also easier when you have stuff like that is referencing a brand that's really popular and that's funny.
Yeah.
But I've seen like a couple shorter animated. Oh, sweet, Ninkata. Kill him.
That's how much one water gun did.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This is why we were training. Sorry to interrupt.
What was it? Oh yeah. But I've seen a couple like shorter, more serious animations that try to like actually say something. Or tell more of a story, and they have like maybe 10,000 or less views.
Very valid, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hard because like you spend all this time like working on a thing that like takes forever to do frame by frame. Then what happens when it's just not funny or when it's like not entertaining or not worth seeing?
Yeah.
You just sunk all of that time into something that really was not worth it categorically.
Animating stuff, but I think it's cool.
Oh
I
yeah.
think there's a lot of.
I wish I
really
had
cool
that
stuff.
level of like artistic ability to just like create an animated series. I wish.
Okay, so what is? Do we have a Shroomish? We've seen him before.
We've seen, yeah, this is not our first run-in with a Shroomish.
We meet again.
But now we have two same type attack bonus moves that can be super effective against people on our two like star players right now. We're in a very good place. Like honestly, once Amelia evolves, we're pretty much gonna be ready. I want to train up Clisson a little bit more just so she can take a few more extra hits.
Okay. So how far away are we from evolving them?
So Clisson doesn't evolve for a while. She actually evolves. Or no, she evolves at like 22 actually.
Oh, okay. So we got a ways to go.
Yeah, a couple ways, yeah.
Okay.
But Torchic evolves at 16, last I remember.
Okay.
I'm not looking any of this stuff up on Bulbapedia, by the way, for all the viewers. Like, this is just off the dome, my memory. So I could very well be wrong, and I know you're gonna let me know in the comments, but...
I think with your track record of being able to pull random information about this game, you're probably fine.
I mean, there's nothing that a nerd loves to do more than explain to another nerd that he's not as nerdy. Oh man, gatekeeping. It's my favorite thing about...
Gatekeeping?
Yeah, it's the kind of person who's like, oh, what, you like this person? Name 9 of their albums.
Oh.
That butthole.
Oh, one of those people.
Yeah. Which I fully admit, I used to be that guy.
Did you?
Well, because, you know, people make fun of me for liking things. And so then I finally find someone else who, like says that they like it because, oh, all of a sudden it's cool now. This is a really bad argument. And as I'm saying it, I sound like a jerk. But, like, my mentality was like, hey, I got made fun of for this thing. How dare they, like, just try and, like, do it now that it's cool after I had to, like, go through the brunt of it all.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that is so counterproductive to what I would actually want to have happen. The only reason people make fun of it is because they don't understand it. And then the people who actually want to understand it, I ridicule for trying to do that. But sure, I would also love to shoot myself in the kneecap.
Okay, so was this the first game that did double battles?
Yeah, this is the first game that did double battles, and this is also the first game that made it so you could encounter and do a double battle. And when I say that, it sounds really stupid, but hear me out.
Okay.
In Ruby and Sapphire, you just saw two people standing next to each other, and then you would double battle them. In this game, in Emerald, the sequel to the already established sequels of whatever, it's really hard to talk about Pokemon canon. The final installment of the 3rd generation. They made it so if you walk in between two trainers and they both look at you, they both turn to look at you, then they will both engage in a double battle with you. And so you'll see this after we get through this little fight here. But there's another trainer up further north, so if I like missed one of them on the way through, I could go to the other one and then do a double battle with the other people. So like if I already know who that trainer is, if I already know what he has, like I can plan accordingly to like say, oh well, no, I'm gonna have a double battle with these two, or I'm just gonna have a single battle with each individual one. Like, it creates a lot of like organic like planning things out. It's a lot of fun. It makes repeat playthroughs a lot of fun.
So that's because you can't battle the same people twice in the game.
You can
like-
you can get the VS Seeker. I'm not sure if it's in this one. I think it might just be they call you and say, "Hey, I'm ready to battle you again." But like you can rematch people. It's just you can't like consistently do it.
Okay.
You can even rematch gym leaders. And-
Yeah, like I think you've always been able to rematch gym leaders, haven't you? Like you can just walk back into a gym and challenge them.
Here's me admitting that I don't know everything about Pokemon, but I don't think that was the case with the first 2 games. I think this was the first game that actually let you rematch them after you've done everything.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to count like Gold and Silver when you go to Johto and then you fight all of them after you beat the Elite Four, like technically, I guess, but that's not really what we're talking about. We're talking about like, hey, I'm in the same game. I'm coming back to you after I have already defeated you. Hey, you want to play again? It's like, yeah, sure. I got bigger Pokemon too.
I know after beating X, I would go back through and fight the Elite Four there a couple times.
Oh yeah, you can always rematch the Elite Four. The Elite Four was never like an exclusive club. Like they have to take it. That's what you always do if you want to train up to like level 100 or something, and you want to do it the regular way. It's just you go through the Elite Four over and over and over and over again. You make a whole lot of money.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so now Clisson is level 12. That's good enough.
Is it, do we have everything we need from?
Oh, we need to get Torchic, or we need to get Amelia to like evolve into Combuskin. We can't like get through this gym without having Combuskin. That is, I mean, maybe we could. I refuse to let it happen. So we also can get a new friend here. It's gonna be a Whismur. There are only Whismur.
Is only Whismur in here?
Yeah, this is the Rust Turf Tunnel.
Is Whismur good? All right, well I guess we're getting them.
It's a normal type. It evolves into Exploud. It's not that good.
Alright.
It's Whismur, Loudred, and Exploud. It's like, Exploud looks dangerous. Exploud looks really good.
Yeah.
It's not.
I feel like that's a lot of Pokemon though. That'll happen with probably more often than not.
That's true. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd agree with you on that.
Also, what is this place called?
This is called the Rust Turf, Rust URF Tunnel.
URF?
Yeah, Rust Turf. Yeah, like we're in Rustboro, and this tunnel connects to a place called Verdant Turf, so it's Rust Turf because they're creative.
Is it Rust Turf?
It's
Rust?
all
It
one
probably
word,
doesn't
but it's
matter.
Rust Turf. Yeah, I mean, like we know what it is, but I think fans really just want to hear us talk about like the minutia of how you pronounce this.
Yeah, these are important details.
This is what I sign up for when I play a video game.
Look, I get the game is fun, but how do you spell this route?
Look, I know we're all having a good time catching little monsters and having them fight each other, but let's get into the geography of Hoenn. Really into maps.
Whismur?
Yeah.
Whismur.
Whismur, I'm gonna read its Pokedex entry because it's everybody's favorite thing, because it's such a depressing little thing.
Is it?
It's a... I already said that Dad's Zigzagoon that he gave Wally was a crime against nature. Whismur is like God making a joke. Like, its cries equal a jet plane in volume. It inhales through its ear canals. Because of this system, it can cry continually without having to catch its breath.
The fuck? What?
Oh, that wasn't even the Pokemon. That wasn't even the Dex entry that I was hoping you would read. But yeah, this needs to be a loudmouth, coward, kinda explosively big. Could we think of any famous opera singers? We could call her Carmen.
Who's Carmen?
Just like, you know, the Carmen opera character. Okay, we don't have to do that.
I don't know. I don't know who that
It's a
is.
shame that we can't name it Pavarotti. That's a dude.
I mean, we could.
It's a.
I
We
mean,
gotta respect it, you know.
Okay. Okay.
We could call. Let's see. Famous for a loud, booming voice. We could call her Rosie the Riveter.
Sure.
She gave women a voice everywhere.
Sure.
Rosie.
Rosie. So does Whismur have any, like, good features? Is there anything good about it?
I mean, not in this game. The best thing that it could have going for it was in 6th gen when the move Boom Burst became a move, because it's like a really powerful normal type move, and Exploud is the only other Pokemon besides Noivern that can learn it. And Exploud has enough attack to make that like a legitimate move to put on it. It's really good, but Exploud also does not have that good of speed or any other stat. It's pretty much just like a consistent like, okay, this is what its stat is for every single stat.
Oh, okay.
And there's another Whismur,
Oh,
and
cool.
I don't want to fight it. I hate the Rust Turf Tunnel. Because this is what happens. I always feel like the encounter rate is way higher in here too.
Are Whismurs like the new Zubat?
No, Zubat still exists.
Oh, okay.
Zubat very much still exists.
Is it worse
Than
than Whismur?
I like Zubat. Golbat is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, Poison is my favorite type, and Golbat and Crobat is just super cool. And I always think that it's adorable when a Zubat like wants to like be your friend. Like it's been in this cave this entire time. Trainers have been beating them up and like running away from them. But it's like, hey, he wants to catch me. I kind of like that relationship with my Pokemon.
Do they have that?
I mean, that's just like the joke that people consistently make about Zubat.
Cool.
But yeah.
So was that like a canon reaction that Zubats
It's
have,
not,
or is that just like?
that's not like
fan?
that's a fan thing. I just like saw an adorable little fan comic about like a Zubat wanting to have like a trainer,
Oh, okay.
and like that's just like changed how I see it this entire time. But also I really like fast, annoying Pokemon. Like whenever I mean I already told you about the Ambipom that I like to make.
Yeah.
Where it's the fake out last resort combo. But there's also just Crobat can like be a damage dealer. He can come in and he can just harass people, and he can like set traps and stuff. He can learn toxic spikes, and so he can make it so when you switch in, you get poisoned. He can do U-turns, so he immediately like hits you and then he dips. He can learn Super Fang, which does half of your HP and damage, just
Oh,
cuts
shit.
you in half every time, which sounds really good.
Yeah.
But I mean, like then it's just you cut it by a fourth, and you cut it by an eighth, and then a 16th, and you just keep. You can. It's very hard to kill with it because they need to be at 1 hit point in order for you to kill with it. But it guarantees takes off half of your life.
Huh. That'd be really good for catching Pokemon.
It is super good for catching Pokemon. But also, the thing that's really nice about it is that if you have a Crobat and you're
Yeah.
playing competitive Pokemon, you just send out Crobat like at the beginning of the match. They send out like maybe a Star Sweeper, and then you just hit them with Super Fang, and then they lose half of their life. And then it's like, oh crap! Now I have to like work around this. This is something that I now have to deal with. I really hate you, Whismur,
So what?
because I don't have the health to like take you out right now.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to think that you're better than me.
If we lose one of our power players to
Okay, I could run away.
Whismur.
Knowing my luck, it would happen.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
Welcome to Nuzlocke.
Oh.
You'd love it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I really would like an Abra.
Everybody would love to have an Abra.
Oh,
Let's see if I can kill it just in time. Nope.
jeez.
See ya.
Oh, bye.
So yeah, for those of you wondering at your computer screens, if we ran into that Abra as our first encounter, if it teleports, we don't get it. We just don't get a thing for that entire route. Abra is so annoying in Nuzlocke.
How do you catch an Abra? Does it teleport all the
You
time?
just send a Pokeball. The only move that it knows is teleport in the wild.
Oh.
And so you can either like you can either put it to sleep before it runs away, or you can like do like mean look or something to like keep it from running. But if you can't, you're done.
So how often can you catch an Abra with a normal Pokeball, or do you have to use like?
you can do that.
Is
It's
that-
just really hard.
Oh, okay.
Because
so it gets out of most of them.
there's an entire like formula for the likelihood of catching a Pokemon.
Yeah.
That I do not have memorized and I will not go into. But suffice it to say that poison, paralysis, and burn make it easier to catch a Pokemon. Sleep and freeze make it twice as easy to catch Pokemon. And then the Pokeball depends on what kind of Pokeball it is, that affects the stats. Pokeball is just normal, a Great Ball is like 1.5, and an Ultra Ball is like 2, I want to say.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of other different things that affect that. My personal favorite Pokeball is the Quick Ball.
Quick Ball? What's a Quick Ball?
If it's the first turn of the fight actually happening, it has like ×6 catch rate or something.
Oh shit.
It's super good, but then after that, it's a useless Pokeball. So what you do is then you like face up, you square up against a giant, legendary, intimidating Pokemon. You throw a quick ball out. You put your HM Slave out first. You throw a quick ball, have the HM Slave take the hit, but you really, really just bank on it catching them, and you don't have to do anything. And it's so funny every time it happens.
So have you ever... I know they usually, in the games, give you a Master Ball right before you fight the
Bonnie got an
legendary.
item.
Bonnie okay?
Bonnie got a great ball.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Yeah, this is why you want someone with pickup. Anyway, keep going.
I know they normally give you a Master Ball right before the big legendary fight.
Usually, yeah.
How often do you use it? Because I've always just used the Master Ball in the legendary.
I never use it.
Never?
I never use the Master Ball. I always say I'm gonna save it for something, and I never use it. At this point, like, I save it for if I ever encounter like a shiny, or like a shiny that has the potential of running away. Like if I found a shiny Abra in the wild, I'm throwing the Master Ball. But I mean, the shiny encounter rate, and this is not me pulling the number out of my butt. This is a true fact. It is one in 8,192 chance that you will encounter a shiny Pokemon.
What is is that just the appeal of shiny that they're
There
rare?
is literally nothing else. There are no other reasons for you to want a shiny other than the fact that you can't find them. You gotta catch them all. Best part is you can't even breed them. You have a shiny mom and a shiny dad. It does not produce a shiny Pokemon. It just produces a regular Pokemon.
Is there another chance of getting like another astronomically low chance?
It's just as even. It is just enough. I mean, there are things that you can do actually that affect whether or not it's a shiny Pokemon. Like if you have a foreign Ditto or something, it's called the Masada method. There's a
foreign Ditto.
Like a Ditto from Japan. Like if you traded with somebody from Japan, a Ditto, you got their Ditto and you bred something with that Ditto, it has a higher likelihood of being shiny.
Japan, cheating.
I know, right?
Giving themselves better.
No, it's not.
rates.
It's not because it's not because it's from Japan. It's because it's traded, and it's from Japan. It's from a foreign place.
Oh, okay.
That it's like the fact that it's from like another person's DS from across the globe helps.
Okay.
I don't think that applies to third gen. I'm not that big into shiny hunting. I'm not that big into like the collector aspect. I really just mainly like the games and the competitive aspect.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how to breed for shinies or like shiny hunt. I do have a friend who does that. You remember Michelle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle does a lot of shiny hunting. I'll probably like ask her for like everything about that. 'Cause she has like a solid 10 or 11 shinies. That's really hard to get.
Jeez.
Whoa, Skitty.
Oh, damn it. We can't get this one either.
No, we're fine. Skitty's a bad Pokemon.
Is it?
Yeah, but I will say that Skitty's always been like, I don't think I've ever encountered a wild Skitty before.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that common, and this is, I think, the only place you can catch it. But it's also just not that good.
Oh.
It's just a normal type. Like, I mean, Meowth would be better.
Yeah.
And, like, Meowth is just another fast, normal type that does weird things.
He's also snarky.
Very snarky. Although I would say that Skitty's got some sass to her.
Does she?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you see May's Skitty, it's like, it's got shit to say.
Has there ever been another canon Pokemon that talks like Meowth?
Mewtwo?
Well, yeah, but I guess that's Mewtwo.
Entei? I mean, legendaries. Not most, but a lot of legendaries have spoken. Effing Lugia spoke.
What if Meowth is secretly legendary?
I mean,
Like, just that Meowth.
the canon reason for him speaking was to impress a female Meowth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he just wanted a nice lady friend. So he learned English. Apparently, all Pokemon can do it, I guess.
Did they not?
It's just an easy thing that Pokemon can do. They're just too lazy to learn our language.
That's probably gotta be like the most genius Meowth in the universe, and it's just hanging around with Jesse and James, fucking about.
You know, he's the most genius Meowth, but he's on par with their intellect. And that's to say something about Jesse and James.
So, let me see. So, how much farther is it for Amelia before she gets to her next evolution? I forget what it's called.
Amelia needs 413 experience points until she gets to her next level.
Oh, so she evolves at 16.
Yeah, she evolves at 16.
Okay.
I believe she evolves at 16. I mean, at this point, she has to.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's Diamond and Pearl that did it differently, but yeah. Also, Bonnie got another item.
Oh,
and we got a
nice.
repel.
Oh, cool.
That's gonna help us not encounter Pokemon.
Oh. So we don't have to run into as many Whismers.
Yeah, well, and we do need to go back to the Rust Turf Tunnel, so it's
Oh.
actually good that we have that repel. It's
Okay.
pretty helpful, because, I mean, I don't want to waste your time.
Okay.
Alright, we got a pooch.
Our Poochie
Why am I not fast forwarding this?
Can you fast forward? Oh shit. That's a lot faster. Wow. Okay. Totally legal copy.
Oh yeah, 100% legal, no question. Oh, we just killed Abra.
Oh.
As I mean, like, that's pretty good because it has special attack EVs. Oh, another Abra.
All right.
Of course, we're running into all the rarest Pokemon.
Right after we get one,
Yeah, I mean, like,
or when we get a Pokemon.
I mean,
we can't
like,
catch them.
normally it's like, yeah, okay, the more time you spend in an area, the more, like, rare the Pokemon you encounter are. Yeah, okay, I get it. But we just encountered a Skitty and 3 Abra. That doesn't happen normally.
It's another Abra. Jesus.
It just really likes making. Oh, I guess it had like special defense EVs. Another Abra. Is that gonna be the name of the
There's
episode?
so
Hey, another
many
Abra. See, like the worst part is like I'm wasting PP on them. Like I have a finite amount of moves that I can use, and they're not dying to it.
I mean, you can always go to the Poke Center and get more PP.
Yeah, I mean I can, but like. Again, I don't want to waste your guys' time, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really just thinking about the fans.
I mean, we're already fast forwarding.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that initially, and so I do feel bad. But you know.
This is so helpful. This is so much easier.
Yeah, no, this is part of the reason why I'm really happy that we're playing on a super legal copy.
Yeah.
Because you see how fast that was? This is probably like a bonus episode that's not even gonna last that long. Oh, and Amelia wants to learn Peck. It's actually
Is that good?
it's 35 to the 40 that we have for Scratch, but
Okay.
35 is also just a tackle. And although she's not a flying type, it's way better than yeah, we are not gonna be lowering an opponent's attack anytime soon.
Okay.
Focus Energy could potentially have its uses. I can't see us making a lot of use out of Growl.
No. It's a big moment.
It's a big deal.
It's happening.
We've been spending a lot of time with you so far, Amelia.
Oh, look at that. What's happening?
Get
What's
rid-
it gonna be?
I mean,
Who knows?
I've blatantly said well,
Nobody knows.
you're right.
Hey, Combuskin.
Combuskin.
We got it.
Combuskin right in there. Trying to learn double kick.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, I'm going to learn a new move instead of double kick. So a lot of people are going to want me to get rid of focus energy, and I want to get rid of focus energy. But here's the thing, is that situational use of focus energy can actually help double kick,
Okay.
because each one of those hits has an opportunity to be a critical hit. So now we have twice the amount of critical hit potential, if we wanted to get into that.
So you want to get rid of Scratch?
Probably get rid of Scratch because Peck can like be super effective against things.
Yeah.
And the difference is so negligible that Scratch just isn't what we need, where double kick is. It's a 30 base power, but it attacks twice, so that's 60 base power.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Alright. So what other kind of stat changes come with Combuskin?
A lot of good ones.
Yeah.
We're gonna get more attack. We're gonna get more special attack. Oh, and Bonnie even got another item.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah.
Everything's going right today.
We now have 31 attack and 34 special attack.
Nice.
Compared to Meryl's 10 and 12.
Holy shit.
Compared to Wurmple's 9 and 7, Zigzagoon's 8 and 9, and Poochiena's 11 and 9, and then Kata's 10 and 10. Now, granted, she is at least like 9 levels above all of these people.
Amelia?
Yeah.
I guess a few more.
She's
above
very
some
high
of
level.
it. Yeah.
But she's also going to be the one who's carrying us through Roxanne.
Yeah.
Because you kind of need to. All right, what do you got for us? A potion.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Oh, we need those.
Yeah, we're gonna need those.
Should we head off to the Poke Center?
Yeah, we're gonna head off to the Poke Center. I think we can stock up on items before, so just because, you know, this is the bonus episode, people want to get into that, they can see it. We also have a lot of money now, because we fought a bunch of buttholes.
Oh, we're rich.
I mean, like, not rich, but we're definitely affluent. Let's see if there's anything I can sell too. I want to do that before I buy. Yeah, get rid of the X Defense. Don't need it. Get rid of the X Special. Don't need it. Repel's good.
Get rid of the clothes bag.
The clothes bag?
Yeah, get rid of clothes bag.
Oh yeah, good idea.
We don't need clothes bag.
Yeah, you're right. We don't need to sell clothes bag. Yeah. Oh, I guess it was free.
Oh.
Hey,
Alright.
more inventory space.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So,
I currently have 2 super potions and 4 potions. I already have enough antidotes. Nothing gives me paralysis in there. Escape rope. I may as well just get one while I can.
yeah, we need it.
Let's get 1 more potion to make it even, and even 5. And let's get 3 super potions. Still have a bit of a nest egg.
A nest egg?
Money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So what are you trying to prepare for? What's like the mindset before going into this?
Before going into this, well, I mean, you gotta psych yourself up. You gotta not let nose pass get in your way. It's an Easter Island head of danger. But the biggest priority is just to like make sure you don't let anybody die.
Yeah.
You need to really think about this because there are gonna be 3 trainers in there. All of them have exclusively, I think, Geodude. Maybe one of them has like a Sandshrew or a Machop.
Oh shit.
But you need to just need to brace yourself for what's going on. I mean, like, obviously we're gonna kill the trainers, get the experience, and then go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and then actually fight Roxanne.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's a better way.
People would try and avoid trainers in gyms are idiots, because that's free experience that you will never get back. But anyway, with that, I think we're good.
Yeah, we should probably end this bonus episode.
It shouldn't interfere with the standard upload schedule though, because it will be going along in tandem with the actual gym leader episode.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to just keep it sporadic, and we don't want to have you get really close and then just see all these grinding episodes happen.
Yeah.
So the grinding episodes are supposed to be a little bit of a bonus,
Yeah.
just something to have in the background while you're doing homework or something.
Just a little extra treat.
Exactly.
Right. So
With that, I think we are the Not Brother Brothers, and we are signing off.
bye everybody.
See you next time, Roxanne.